Hey everyone, we're doing something a little bit different today. They have the Omniscience draft going on right now, which is, for anyone who doesn't know, essentially all your spells are free. Each player gets an emblem, like a Planeswalker emblem, where all your spells are free. And then once per turn, you can activate the emblem to give yourself one of each color of mana, like 5 total. But you can only do that once per turn. So we're going to be looking for anything that's a bomb, like this Ko, the Face Sealer that we opened here. Never played with this card, but played against it many times, and I always end up losing or scooping 1 or 2 turns after it comes in if you can't remove it right away. So very strong. Definitely going to be taking that. The other thing we're going to be looking for is removal and then ways to draw cards. But I'm definitely not passing a Co here, so I'm going to take that. This is a quick draft, so you're just drafting with bots, not real people. But nevertheless, still should be a fun time. What do we have here? Serpent is okay, I guess. It's a deadly precision, firebending lesson. Can pay the kicker cost with firebending lessons, so it's still pretty usable. Same with the deadly precision here. Nothing crazy exciting in this pack. I think I'll just take the deadly precision as a better removal spell. Osaka's Haiku is a nice way to... Oh no, never mind. You have to untap a target land when you cast this spell, so typically you're not going to be running too many lands in these sort of decks because all your spells are free. And so if you don't have a land to untap, you just can't cast it. So I guess that's actually not what we want to be doing. Aang's Journey could potentially be good if we want to pick up some shrines. Is there anything else that I'm excited about here? Nothing really. Cycle of Renewal is also kind of mid. I guess we'll just take a Aang's Journey here. See if we get any shrines. Oh, there's a blue shrine. That's also a way to draw cards. There's another Aang's Journey. Yeah. I mean, Sosa's Comet, probably not worth it. Yeah, we'll take the Spirit Oasis. Okay, now here we have Crashing Wave. Seems like it would be good. Oh, there's also Abandoned Attachment. I think we'll take the card draw. Here, Professor Zay, good way to loot. I think that'll be the pick. Okay. Geyser Leaper, also a way to loot. There's another Deadly Precision if we wanted more removal. I think we'll take the Geyser Leaper. I think we'll just continue taking Geyser Leapers. A nice way to just loot in the late game if we start drawing dead cards. Otherwise, we'd be taking Fire Nation Raider, which makes a clue, or Canyon Crawler. I'll just take the Geyser Leaper. Okay, here, I think we're gonna get the Zuko's Exile. It does give our opponent a clue though, which is really bad. So maybe we take Meteor Sword instead. It's not instant speed, but does the job. Okay, here's another Temple. Yeah, nothing we're excited about playing there, that's for sure. Okay, another Aang's Journey. That's nice. Crashing Wave. All right. Not a bad pack one. Ooh, Badger Mole Cub. Only really good if you have lands, and we're not really reliably going to have lands, so I don't really think it's worth it. There's a Crescent Island Temple, which I think is what we're going to play here, or pick here, rather. Hama would also be really good, but I think since we have already 2 temples and 2 Aang's Journeys, I think we're taking the temples here. See if we can get a shrine deck going. Okay, Day of Black Sun. X or less. This abilities. It's probably good. This land's a free way to draw a discard. Also not bad, actually. It's kind of close. Waterbending Scroll, more often than not, we would not even be able to activate it, which is funny. Zula makes a clue, but you have to attack. Fire Nation Raider, similar thing. Oh, Airbending Lesson just airbends a permanent and draws a card, and that's actually really good with our shrine plan, so let's take that. Okay, no shrine here. Secret of Bloodbending. Control target opponent during the next combat phase. If the spell's additional cost is placed, you control during their turn instead. I wonder if that would be... So we definitely get to control their combat phase, but we can waterbend 10, so we'll have to be able to waterbend 5 essentially with permanence. I think that's pretty tough. We could just get a Combustion Man for a nice threat, or a Giant Koi as a way to get in. Ooh, Ozai's Cruelty is actually really nasty because you start with 3 cards. So if you have that turn 1 and you're on the play, you just completely destroy your opponent's hand. I think I'm going to take that. Okay, Forecasting Fortune Teller seems great here. I don't know if we want a 3rd Aang's Journey right now, but Fortune Teller making a clue is a nice chump blocker. Ooh, we get 2 shrines to choose from. Well, I think since we already have a blue shrine and we don't have a white shrine, we take the white shrine. Unfortunately, we're not going to get another chance at this pack here, so it's a little sad we won't see the blue shrine come again. But nevertheless, the red shrine here to quell our sadness. I guess here we can take the koi. Seems like the best option. Honest Work, probably not bad since you have unlimited mana anyways. Okay, let's take that. It's a good removal spell. Coin number 2 or Beetleheaded Merchants, I think, is the pick here. I'll take Vindictive Warden. It's just a way to ping our opponent every turn. Let's try the Warden. Okay, Watering Scroll we don't want. Barrel's Blasting Jelly I don't think we really care about. You destroy an artifact or enchantment with this. We'll throw that in the board. Probably won't play it, but yeah, I'll take another Giant Koi, but not excited about that. Okay, we'll take a 3rd Aang's Journey here. Cunning Maneuver does create a clue, actually. Might want to play that. Octopus Form, probably not too important for our strategy. Okay, here we got another Airbending Lesson, which is very enticing with our shrines. Buzzard Wasp Colony. Draw a card. When it enters, you can sack something, draw a card. That's nice. I think Airbending Lesson is just too good for us here, though. Gather the White Lotus. Not something we can play in this format with very much lack of lands. Sold Out, on the other hand, I think just going to be option. Just nice 4 mana. Mana is irrelevant, but a nice instant speed removal spell that can also potentially create us a clue. Here, I think we're going to take the Buzzard Wasp Colony. Oh, there was a Guru in that pack. I think the Guru would have been much better with all the shrines that we have. It's a little hasty on that one. Yeah, we're definitely taking another Southern Air Temple here. Another Airbending Lesson. Yep. This is looking sweet. This is looking pretty sweet. Twin Blades potentially to get in. I think we could do that. Another Aang's Journey. Here I don't think it really matters what we take. I don't think we're going to be playing any of them, so we do need a couple more playables, though. Actually, it's not. Oh, this creates a clue token. Okay. Maybe a little combat trick. This is the same thing, but untaps it and doesn't give it flying. Let's try that instead. Guess we'll take. Oh, maybe we'll take Ty Lee here instead of the other guy. Okay. We have 36 cards. How many Aang's Journeys do we have? 4, so we could just run 4 lands. Potentially. Do we have anything that requires a color for activation? No. That doesn't. All the activated costs we have are colorless, it looks like. Yeah, colorless and waterbending. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So in that case, we will just add some mountains. Okay, I don't think we want to do that. Now let's add the swamps. Yeah, 4 Aang's Journeys, 4 lands. That's fine. How many shrines do we have? 1 black, 1 blue, 2 red, 2 white. So 6 shrines total. It's pretty good. 4 Aang's Journeys, which is essentially a draw 2. Okay, we like that. Let's see if we make something work here. All right, game number 1. We have an Airbending Lesson and 2 cards that don't have any of the battlefield effects. But we can start looting. We'll just keep this. I think we'll just... let's just pass and we'll loot away our Ty Lee. can also draw with our airbending lesson if they try to remove something, which is nice. Okay, they're creating a clue. Let's see what they got. Okay, cannon crawler, that's nice. Okay, hog monkey. Okay, can't really exhaust that, but okay, do we airbend this now? They can't cast it from their hand, they've already used their mana. So let's wait till next turn to play that again. Okay. Tylee doesn't help us at all in this board state, so we will loot her away. The land doesn't really help us either, so we'll just pitch that. Giant Koi almost helps. I think we'll... Well, yeah, we can Koi... Then we can just kill this. He's gonna sack their food. And then we can't loot away Tylee here. Do we want to play her? Our creature can't block. Doesn't really matter. So let's just go to combat and get in with our Geyser Leaper. And pass the turn. We'll keep Tylee in our hand as a discard outlet. We do have a, whatever the red-blue 2-mana discard a card, draw 2 is, so do need something in our hand for that. Also the Geyser Leaper. Oh boy, there goes our Geyser Leaper. We can still... Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to kill our Geyser Leaper here. Instead, they're just going to attack. We're going to have to just block that and let them gain 5. And we're going to loot away our Tylee here. Yep. Hopefully we can draw like an Aang's Journey. That's not what that is, but that's okay. We are going to Honest Work there, Foggy Swamp, Spirit Keeper. Just make it a 1/1. Get rid of that lifelink. And we'll play our Shrine and draw a card. Dieline Doctrination. Not useful right now. I think we're on the offensive here, so we're just going to activate this and swing. Get in for 9. Dropping down to 15. They're likely going to crack us back to hit for 7. We'll go down to 13. I guess they can hit us for 8 with the Humble Merchant. Really hoping for a Shrine or an Aang's Many Journeys here to get us a Shrine. It'd be really nice. They've an Honest Work of their own. All right, fair play. The Dieline Nocturnation I don't think is too exciting, so let's just cycle that away while we can. Okay, he's going to get in for 8. Okay. Sold Out is nice. We'll play Professor Zai, however you say his name. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna attack, make him unblockable. The real question is, do we want to keep the professor so we can loot again every turn? What does this do? Oh, that's nice. All right. It's really good for the opponents. It's unfortunate. I don't think we can afford to just draw off this, so let's just kill it. Gotta keep our creatures up so we can chump for a few more turns. Ooh, an Aang's Journey, that's nice. Okay, we'll cast it for its kicker. We'll play get the Crescent Island Temple and a Swamp. Play the Crescent Island Temple, make 2 1/1s, draw a card. Another shrine, no way. All right, play the Southern Air Temple. We're going off. We're making a 1/1, drawing another card. Meteor Sword. Wow, that's so good. Okay, we're playing Meteor Sword. Maybe we should have kept Meteor Sword in our hand for crouch triggers on a following turn, but yeah, let's just kill that. Waterbend 3, go to combat. Force them to block. We'll keep that back for now. Force them to jump something here because we're swinging with lethal. Okay. Opponent's down to 2. We got a pretty full board. Return instant sorcery to our hands. I should have done that. Oh, I can do it next turn, I guess. Yeah, I can do it next turn. It's no problem. I mean, opponent's probably just dead unless they got something substantial here. No way. No way. That's crazy. I think we take the professor here so we can guarantee ourselves getting Aang's Journey next turn. Oh, he doesn't attack. Okay. Oh, we draw an Aang's Journey anyways. Wow. Okay. Well, this is big. So we'll play this for its kicker cost. We'll get the... Oh, we can just get the Northern Air Temple and kill them. Perfect. There it is. Good game. Shrines coming in the Omniscience draft. Let's go. Sweet. We got all 4 of our shrines out. We don't have green shrines, so couldn't get that out, but beauty. All right, let's go on to the next one, see if we can repeat that. All right, everyone. Game number 2 here. Starting with a Geyser Leaper again, and then a Sold Out and Twin Blades. I mean, Geyser Leaper, Twin Blades seems like a pretty nasty opener, so see if we can get in with that. Just doing 10 damage on the first turn seems pretty big. Oh, that's awful. That's just awful. Yeah. Unfortunately, Cunning Maneuver does not make our Geyser Leaper survive their Geyser Leaper, so... Okay, nice. And an attachment, discarding the Geyser Leaper, okay. Waterbending lesson, nice. Didn't see any of those in our draft, unfortunately. That would have been a great pickup. And they're going to waterbend 2 to keep them all in their hand. Makes sense. Looks like they have removal now. Okay, we will just Cunning Maneuver now. Energy Bending to draw a card. Wow, look at all these card draw spells they have. We didn't get any of these. Wall tap sentries, okay. Halts our Geyser Leaper for the time being. Okay, we'll crack our clue. Giant Koi is nice. Yeah, we'll just play the Giant Koi. We'll keep the airbending lesson for now. I don't see any reason to get in with that at this point, so we'll just hold back. Okay, I think we'll just airbending lesson this now. Maybe they'll keep a card in their hand so we can get this off. Don't think it's likely though. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that for now happily. Another airbending lesson. Okay, let's open with this. See if we can get them to discard something. We will. Let's get them to discard. The Kyoshi Island Plaza. We're the only ones that are allowed to play shrines today, opponents. Okay, we'll just pass. We'll hold up the airbending lesson for now. Okay, they got a second abandoned attachments. Tara, that's nice. Yep. Nothing we can do against that. We could airbend them and get in for... Never mind. They have another flyer. End of June. Oh, June's nice. Okay, we'll just pass. Okay, I think here we'll activate Koi. Get in for 5. And then do we play the Zay? Yeah, I think we do. We have some good instants we can bring back. Removal and Twin Blades. And I think we keep the airbending lessons up for now, just to see what sort of shenanigans we can do with this. Like to draw again, yeah. Guitar just so good in this format. Oh man. They just have to have one permanent and they can airbend or waterbend activate every turn. Lost Days. Okay, we'll let them... Do we let them do that? I guess we let them do that. And sure, we can draw it in a couple turns. That could be detrimental to our well-being. They're gonna get in for 10 here. Oh, they have an IRO. Oh boy. Do we just scoop here? I mean... Yeah, we just scoop here. Oh, man. Opponent had a deck. That's crazy. Getting Iroh and Katara, so good. Nothing we could do there. On to game 3. All right, game number 3, we got a land in our opener, which isn't fantastic, but we also have Ko and Meteor Sword, which is fantastic. So that's what we will be doing. Inclined to keep the Swamp for now, just as a discard outlet for some of our cards. Okay, opponent said, just kidding. I do not want to play this game. All right, that was quick. All right, game number 4 after opponent scooping it up before we even started in game 3. This seems like a great hand. We have an Air Temple and an Aang's Journey, plus a Crashing Wave just for a little bit of survivability. So we'll kick it off with an Aang's Journey, getting a red shrine. Could get a blue shrine. Let's get the red shrine. Start making bodies. And we'll just play the white shrine right now. All right, hold up the Crashing Wave. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have a way for us to discard Oh, they're also on the Shrine Clan. I love it. I love it. Are they also double shrining on turn 1? They're not. Sun Warriors, although, seems like a good option here, making a 1/1 every turn. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we thought we were cool with our 2 tokens, but not the case. Not the case. Although with an Aang's Journey coming up, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, we will get ourselves a blue shrine for some card draw. Okay. We're going to get in for at least 5 here. Oh boy. We're going to get in for a bunch, actually. So let's Crashing Wave. We're going to Waterbend. Oh, we can Waterbend 4. Auto pay. Oh, we should play the Fortune. It doesn't matter if we Waterbend that or the Fortune Teller, I guess. So I think we just potentially win here. It's making an ally. That's unfortunate. Okay, we don't win then because he's going to have another blocker. But we're getting in for a lot. They have an octopus form. Okay. Well, it's fine. Maybe just stop them from drawing more cards instead of tapping the 7/7 down for an additional turn. Okay, here now we're just playing the Koi and the Fortune Teller, and then going to combat, attacking with both. And then we're gonna Twin Blades. Get in for almost lethal. Oh boy. So close to lethal. What a turn that was, though. One goes down to 2. And we have an unblockable creature next turn unless they can remove it, so things are looking good for us. Don't like that they're targeting our unblockable creature. Although if they have removal, we just have more bodies on board. We can equip the Fortune Teller and just get in for 2 regardless. They can actually make... Yeah, that's unfortunate. We are going to crack our clue. It's not going to help. We'll keep that on our near the top. Okay, opponent's still very much in this. They're not making a 1/1 this turn. Okay, they just scoops. All right. Nice. Almost a turn 2 kill. I'd love to see that. On to game number 5. All right, so this time we got a Fortune Teller for a clue, Professor Zay for some filtering and a removal spell, plus a way to bump up our Fortune Teller. It's not bad. Make our clue. Let's sack the clue right away. Oh boy, opponents can be very upset. Ozai's Cruelty turn 1 is probably one of the meanest things you can do in this format, I think. They discard a Temple and a Messenger Hawk. Okay. Respect to the opponent for picking up the temples. Let's see what they got here. Waterbending lesson. Okay. They get to refill their hand immediately. Uncle Iroh is nice. Not sure about that one, but okay. Another waterbending lesson. They waterbend again with their floating mana. Otter Penguin. Firebending student. Okay. And a dual land. Alright, we have a Ty Lee. So I think here we're going to Meteor Sword blowing up Uncle Iroh. Then we'll equip Meteor Sword to the Fortune Teller. And then do we want to use our mana here? Draw a discard. I think we'll draw a discard the Ty Lee. Okay. So let's get in with the Fortune Teller. They might chump here, but that's okay. Nope. Getting in. Okay, then we'll just pass. We'll hold up our Pillar Launch. Wow, 3 waterbending lessons for the opponent. That's crazy. Wow. 3 waterbending lessons. I'm pretty jealous of that. They're going to get in for 3 here. I'm just having to think. They got 4 cards in hand. Okay, they're going to gain control of our Forecasting Fortune Teller. Another Otter Penguin. So opponent's getting for 10 here. That's pretty good. I don't think it's worth conserving 3 life, so we will just take it. I'll have enough mana to crack their clue. So this has turned into a really strong turn for them. They've been doing quite a few things. They've cast like 5 or 6 spells, I think, this turn. It's kind of wild. Oh, they have Fated Firepower. I don't even know what that does, and I don't want to read it, so end up taking 8 this turn. Or 12, rather. Canning Crawler, yeah, we're just so behind on board here. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from this. They have a Professor of their own. Northern Air Temple's not going to do much. So I guess we'll draw a discard. Okay, Honest Work, the Canning Crawler. Play the Northern Air Temple. Drain for 1. And then hope to survive the next turn, I guess. Yes, because those dual lands are really good because they just let you draw a card. Didn't consider that. Should definitely pick those up more often. I guess spells from anywhere other their hands. That's really annoying for our airbending. It's very annoying for our airbending. We have a few ways to do that. Not to mention our opponent could airbend. Okay, I think we're just going to scoop it up here. Go on to the next game. It's going to be really hard to come back from that. So that's all right. On to the next one. All right, game number 6 here. We are 3 and 2. We're on the play. We have an Aang's Journey plus a Temple plus Fortune Teller. That seems like a snap keep. So we can start with our Air Temple. And then we can Aang's Journey kicked to grab, I guess, the Red Temple plus a Swamp. We'll play the Red Temple. Make a couple 1/1s. Drain for 1 again. Then we'll play our Fortune Teller. We will crack our Clue. We're going to hold our Swamp. Run out the Giant Koi. And pass the turn. Holding our Swamp for discard outlets. Air Nomad Legacy for the opponent. Creates a Clue. Cracks the Clue. Union Archers. To discard and draw. Porcupine. Geyser Leaper, okay. This is the first real threat here, I think. And looks like they're passing the turn. All right, open another Angst Journey. That's fantastic. So let's grab that. I think we're going for a white shrine here. Could go blue shrine, but I think pumping our board at this state is nice. Play the white shrine, get a few more prowess triggers. Get 3+1/+1 counters on everything, which is pretty disgusting. And then we're activating the Koi, getting in for 8. We're also attacking with our 6/6 tokens. We might as well attack with our 4/6 as well. So let's just swing with the team. We've got a ton of life, so we're not worried about any crackbacks. Not that they have much on the board state anyways. They're going to Waterbend to activate the Geyser Leaper, drawing and discarding a Wall-Top Sentries. So if I had to guess, they're going to double chump the tokens and take 12. Keep up the Geyser Leaper for... Oh, okay, they're just going to let it all through. All right, nice. Love to see that turn 2 win. Onto the game number 7. All right, so we're starting with the Angst Journey, Airbending Lesson, and Twin Blades. Definitely going to keep that. Anything with an Angst Journey, I think we're going to be keeping. Airbending Lesson allows us to replay our shrine, which is kind of nice. Might be inclined to start with a blue shrine in that case, just for more card draw. Could get a red just to make another body. I think I like getting online with stuff, actually. Now let's take the blue shrine. Let's draw a bunch of cards this turn. Spirit Oasis. Draws us a card. Airbending Lesson. Airbending our Spirit Oasis draws us a card. Then we can replay it to draw another card. Angst Journey is fantastic. Okay, so now I think we Angst Journey instead of playing the Spirit Oasis this turn. Now we're going to get a red shrine in another lands. Opponent appreciating our plays here. Okay, we'll play one of our lands. We'll play the Giant Koi. And then we can replay the Spirit Oasis because we played a land. Didn't even consider that, but here we are. Gonna draw 2 more cards. Abandoned Attachments and Geyser Leaper. Okay, so we're gonna cast Abandoned Attachments. Discarding the land. Another Giant Koi and an Airbending Lesson. Okay, we can't Airbending Lesson this turn. I mean, I guess we could, but we'll hold it up for now. We'll play the Geyser Leaper. That was pretty gross. We're satisfied with this for now. Okay, opponent's gonna play Solstice Revelations. They will be able to Earth Kingdom Jailer something, but that's actually pretty nice because we can just airbend whatever they're going to Jailer. Actually, I don't know if we care too much about them jailing a Koi, to be honest. They could do a Temple, which would actually be better for us, but I think they're going to go with a Koi. Wow, they're going to go with this blue Spirit Oasis. That's fantastic. So let's airbend that. Really good play for us here. Okay, and opponent's looking pretty screwed. Oh boy, what is this? Whenever you cast a spell, whenever a creature attacks, destroy to 1 target online permanent, its controller's tap Power Stone token. Okay, so they're gonna kill our red temple, which is understandable. So they had a way to kill both of our shrines that turn. This is a problem. It's definitely a problem. Wow. Okay. Oh, when you cast a spell, okay. But when it attacks, still that's still a problem. Still a big problem. We are going to be able to get in quite a bit. Wow, really good. Okay. So let's play the Crescent Island Temple. This mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell, so I have to. Okay, so okay, it doesn't really matter actually. I can play that for free. So now, do I want to double activate Koi? Get in for potentially 15. That has to be the play here, right? As opposed to playing Spirit Oasis and just drawing 2. Okay, let's double activate the Koi. I can also single activate the Koi. Oh, it's actually really nice. Okay, so let's double activate the Kois here then. So I didn't consider that I can tap other things instead of just paying raw mana for water bending costs. So we can do that. Then we can play the Spirit Oasis. That's pretty nice. If we draw a white shrine here or an Angst Journey, we get the Angst Journey, but we don't have mana to pay the kicker. That's a bit of a punt, I think, because we should have maybe tapped Geyser Leaper. We probably could have done that differently. It's unfortunate. We could have definitely just played these things. Okay, so that's going to pump it up to a 6. That's going to do 12, 17. Oh, that's just lethal. Okay, perfect. I don't know how I didn't math that out earlier with our flyer here, but... Then we Twin Blades. Opponent scoops it up. Nice. Wow, Twin Blades coming in real big here. That's a really nice combat trick. All right, popping off with the shrines again. Let's keep it going. All right, on to the next game here. We're starting with a Swamp, an Angst Journey, and a Fire Nation Raider. I'm not honestly overexcited with this just because we have a land, which is essentially a death card, and then an Angst Journey gets us something. Fire Nation Raider probably not getting triggered. Let's take it. Let's see how this goes. We could get pleasantly surprised here and draw something good. I think we're starting with the blue shrine. Could get a fortune teller or something off this, or another shrine. It's gonna airbend. Oh, opponent, I don't know if that's what you necessarily want to do here, but we'll take it. Opponent gonna get a mountain. Okay, so actually it does stop our draw because we don't have any shrines in play at the time of the trigger resolving, so that's fine. We get our Koi. And do we want to play our land? I don't think so, so we'll just pass here. True Ancestry, nice. Beetle-headed Merchant, okay. Plays out the Lizard, pings us for 1. Sacks the clue right now. And passes the turn with 2 cards up. Or 2 cards in hand, rather. We get another Angst Journey, that's really nice, so let's play that. Let's get ourselves a red shrine and a swamp. Now we'll play a swamp, play the red shrine, draw another card, crashing wave. So we're gonna waterbend 3 for this, go to combat, get in for 5. Play Fire Nation Raider, make a clue. Maybe we sequenced that incorrectly, but that's okay. Let's... Do we do this now, or do we let them attack? Let's let them get in once. I think that's fine. Then we'll have more mana to tap down more creatures. He's gonna sacrifice it. He does. So we'll just let him get in for 6. It's fine. Plays an Angst Journey himself. He's not kicking it. Oh, he did kick it. Okay, plays a temple. Brings us for 1. Plays a Lost Days. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Cracks their clue. Okay, he's gonna pass, so we'll crack our clue. Vindictive Warden, okay. Not bad. So now we don't even need to give unblockable this turn, and I don't think I'm convinced that I need to Crashing Wave either. So let's just play a land. Let's hold the land. Let's go to combat. Let's get in with the team. Then let's play Vindictive Warden and Ty Lee. Let's activate Vindictive Warden twice. Maybe we do want to play our lands to have more activations potentially, but we're full other land away from being able to do that. Let's just play our land anyways then. Actually, that allows us to activate it this turn, so that was pretty clutch. So we're pretty far ahead here. They're gonna have to find a way to kill our Vindictive Warden, or else that's gonna kill them in 2 turns. Okay. Okay. Nothing too scary yet. They're gonna attack. They're gonna sack the Serpent. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to take 10 here, so we're just gonna sack the Ty Lee, or chump the Ty Lee rather. Okay, so he's gonna hit that, so we'll activate this twice now. And we will leave it on top just as a little bit of insurance that we're gonna draw it again. I'm gonna draw another card. We will chump the Ty Lee here. Okay. Gets another creature. Exile a non-token creature you control. Okay, I guess we'll exile the Fire Nation Raider. Let's do Ty Lee. I don't want to give them another Angst Journey to cast. They've already used that, so they can't cast another spell. Oh, Secrets of Bloodbending. Oh no. Okay, so they're going to control us during our combat, which means I don't think we want to do anything pre-combat necessarily. I would just play land and give this unblockable, so if they choose to attack with it. Okay, so okay, that doesn't do anything for us. Wasn't sure if we'd be able to keep their cards that were exiled with Azula or not, but it's not the case. Opponent reveals their hand. They know I have a Crashing Wave, so... And they know we're drawing the Vindictive Warden next turn. Play Serpent. Yeah, let's chump. That Beetle-Headed Merchants is getting out of control here. Oh boy. Okay, that's a board wipe. They probably have something to follow up with. Here, Nomad Legacy for a clue. Still have their mana. Opponent doing a lot this turn. It's nice. Cycle for renewal. Okay. More lands in their deck. So we'll play the Vindictive Warden. They have a haiku. Oh, wow. Nice for them. Alright. We'll just pass the turn here. True Ancestry is really nice. We really want to draw some action here. What does this guy do? Oh boy, that's not good. It's gonna mill us out in like 2 turns here. We gotta kill that. Actually, we can Crashing Wave. Yeah, why don't we Crashing Wave? Do it like that. Wait, it was when it becomes tapped. Oh, Jesus. That wasn't what we wanted to do at all then. I should read the card more closely. I thought it was when he attacks. Oh boy. Okay, 14 cards. Most of our shrines are in our graveyard. Same with our Ang's Journeys. Oh man, I think we just punted this game really hard. We should have just killed the Master Paku. Now we have a Koi. If they can't remove our Koi, this might win us the game next turn, but it's a pretty big if. Okay, let's see. I don't know what the hell does this thing do again. Graveyard, there's an avatar in addition. Oh wow. Okay. When it dies, mill cards equal to its power. Return this card to its owner's hand, and up to 1 creature card mill this way to the battlefield under your control. And then you can just play it again. So that kills him because he has to mill 9 cards. Wait. What? Wait, what just happened? Oh, it exiles it. Read the cards. Read the cards, Pinky. Either way, they still need to remove our Koi, or else we're going to win. So it's probably the right thing to do anyways. Opponent's digging deeper. Only 4 cards left in their deck. We have to win this turn or else Master Paku just kills us. Did they get removal? They did not. Oh, I think we got lucky there. No, we played it exactly correct. That gets us into Plat 2. All right, on our way to Diamond. Let's keep it going. Okay, final game of the series. We're 6-2. Opening hand is solid, so let's just get it going. I guess we just Cunning Maneuver now. Crack the Clue. Maybe we should have saved the Cunning Maneuver for Firebending. It only has Firebending 1, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, then we'll Firebend once. Go next. If they play something nice, we can steal it, make another clue. So actually, yeah, that's Brainwashing pretty solid in the Omniscience draft. bunch of cards for the opponent. Ooh. Unfortunate, there goes our Geyser Leaper. Okay. It's not looking great for us here. Oh, we missed a ping. Well, that's okay. We're going to kick this. We're going to steal... What do we want to steal? I guess the Death Toucher. Create a clue. We're giving their... That wasn't great, actually. Should have waited on the clue until next turn, but... we'll go to combat. Swing with the Peddlers, I guess. Play the Fire Nation Raider, create another clue. And end the turn. Okay, Angst Journey was a great draw. We can still get back into this game. Crack the clue and activate the Warden this turn. I'm gonna swing with the team, I think. Maybe not. Okay, we'll go to blockers. Let's block like this. Do we want to block the jet? I don't think so. So we'll just block like this. They can pump their turtle duck and we'll trade, but that's fine. They play a war balloon, that's nice. Okay, we'll crack the clue. Draw a temple, nice. And then we'll activate Warden. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna Angst Journey. Gonna get our blue shrine. Blue shrine plus swamp. Going to play our blue shrine. Get a fortune teller. We're gonna play the black shrine. Drain 2, draw another card. Angst Journey would be fantastic here, or just another shrine. Crashing Wave's not bad. Okay, we'll play Fortune Teller. Make a clue. We'll crack the clue. Angst Journey would still be great. Tidally. Okay, we'll play... Actually, yeah, let's play Tidally. We'll play Buzzard Wasp Colony, sacking Tidally. Twin Blades. Okay, do we play the land out here? Maybe, maybe not. Twin Blades could be good to get rid of the Pirate Peddlers. Vibrating 1, it doesn't matter, our mana's going away. Okay, so yeah, that'll be a place. We're gonna attack with Vindictive Warden here. See if we can bait our opponent into double blocking. They're going to activate Water Tribe Captain, but it's fine, I think. We'll just trade with the Pirate Peddlers. Okay, then we just end the turn. Okay, they're going to make the Warbling a creature. They're going to get in for a big attack here, but then we're just going to crash and wave them next turn. That's annoying. Okay, we'll go no blocks. Geyser Leaper. So we can Crashing Wave. We don't have to Water Bend. This doesn't work how I thought it worked, so I guess we'll... I should be able to... Okay, so I cast this for x equals 0. Oh, that's tapping. Okay, and then this. Okay, gotcha. That was confusing. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we'll pitch that. Airbending lesson, I think we'll save. Get in for 1. Save the airbending lesson for now. Dragonfly Swarm, okay, that's fine. Okay, my turn. It doesn't matter when I airbending lesson because it's free. There's also a meteor sword, that's nice. Okay, airbending lesson. Airbending the Spirit Oasis. Play the Spirit Oasis. Drain 1, draw 2. That's nice. That is really nice. Thanks. You're gonna like this too. Okay, the shrines are going off. Okay, we have a removal spell. It's got ward 1, so let's Meteor Sword. Actually, let's they land Meteor Sword. Kill this. Yes. Hey, ward 1. And they scoop it up. All right, let's go. Well, the shrines popped off in Omniscience draft. Who would have thought? If shrines are free, they're really good. Who would have thought? Seems like a no-brainer. Well, that was a lot of fun. Definitely punted a game, but that's all right. We got there. We got the 7 wins. You know, technically a trophy, but not going to really count it. It's a weird draft archetype, but that was a ton of fun. Might do another one of these, but either way, you know, the shrines really came out to shine there. Yeah, great draft. I'll see you guys in the next one.